Okay, we got Arenas in our party. Now take Fargo to... Oh, so we never really finished up that storyline. Did we? Maybe that's why. Speedrun Mario 64 or Zelda? Are you saying for you, or are you talking about what Zach should do? I would have not known to do this. They're saying go back to the pirate ship in this part of the walkthrough thing. I wouldn't have known whatsoever to do this. Because everything that they've been telling us is to go to the El Nido Triangle and get the amulets and fight the... all this stuff, so... Well, I'll go with what this one says, because the other one that I had been looking at and glancing at, it said nothing about doing this, so... Nathan? Yeah, I always get a big urge to want to do a speed run, especially when, mainly when the GDQs are going on. For some reason. So this is saying go to the ship. In the home world. Because we have Arenas in our party now. I guess. I don't know. You were stalking me? Seeing what I was doing all day? Well, I had it up all day when I was here working, so I would have it, like, paused every couple minutes whenever I would have to do something for work. But I was on their page pretty much all day. Mainly, I watched a lot of the Mario ones. I watched the Wario 4 one, was really cool. So they're saying come talk to him. I don't know what your scheme is, but it doesn't concern me. It's in your hands now. What? They said to go talk to Fargo. Well, I know I'm your friend on Twitch, but I didn't know you'd be seeing what I was doing all day. It's good to know you're concerned about me. Alright, so I need to go switch. I think I'm supposed to switch to Fargo. But Mario Odyssey, you're loving that? That's cool, man. I've been wanting to kind of go back and play, and Zelda too. I'm wanting to go back and play a little more Breath of the Wild whenever I have free time. But until you can get a capture, yeah. So the question is, can I change my party? Can. Let's switch out Karsh for Fargo. I never even thought about that. Having some of your characters... Oh, and I didn't even have my timer going for my battery. Well, we'll notice when it starts to deteriorate. Having your characters talk to themselves in the other world. I didn't even think about that. That's what it's saying to do, but... I don't know how this gets us closer to the Black Dragon, but... Oh well. I would have never thought to do this, and it would have taken me so long to figure it out, but... That's what they're saying to do. And I know you guys haven't really played it at all, so... Open the door. Alright, talk to yourself. Island lover. Are you me? Don't even associate yourself with me. You're being a sissy, Fargo. You're pathetic. I, too, had a possibility of becoming a jelly belly like yourself. A jelly belly. And he falls down. I know about the plan. We're moving this ship along with Nikki's... Oh, that's right. That's why I should have figured it. Because they're working up this big song to get everybody saved on the island. And he's not allowing them to... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Had I been paying attention to the actual story and played this more often, I probably would have figured that out and remembered. That's why. Moving the ship along with Nikki's to Marble and showering the island with the song of full volume. Yeah. Why won't Nintendo put Twitch on their system and have stream support? Probably because it may not be able to handle it. Maybe the way they made it, they maybe not have that ability to support it. Plus, Nintendo doesn't like people streaming their games and putting their videos on YouTube and that kind of stuff. So I would never expect Nintendo, even if it could handle it, I would never expect Nintendo of Japan to allow them to have any kind of... I mean, they have the ability to share clips to YouTube, oddly enough, on the Wii U with Mario Kart 8, which was odd. But they're really big into people making money off of their games and streaming and all that kind of stuff. But have some coffee and cake. Have some coffee and cake. Is that a reference to something? Once the dream spirits awaken, they'll defeat them one by one. My ship, the Zelbus, this ship can no longer set sail. I can't steer it. Ha! Who's asking ya anyway? Listen up, mateys. The ship is no longer the Zelbus, but the SS Invisible. Set the course for Marble and man your stations. It's useless. We'll see about that. Did he take a puff of a cigar or something? Come on, everyone. We're going to take back beautiful Island Marble. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so now we're getting somewhere. Wow. I would have never thought to come back here. I totally forgot about the whole song to save the island thing. Heave ho. Heave ho. Alright, well now we're... Oh, the Congo? Oh, I probably have only seen Congo once, so I would have never gotten the reference. How the... You don't even know that. The desire to return to one's home is steering the ship forward. You mean the demi-humans? Once the ship reaches Marble, Mickey will begin his concert. We gotta do what we can to wake those monsters from their nightmare. So long, Fargo. I've come to see me senses. It's ah, crap, I skipped it before I could read it all. Oh well. So that's good. Now we're freaking getting somewhere. Hey, looks like they finally did it. Behold, my people, Marble is straight ahead. Well then, it's about time we get down to business. Really? They're playing that song? That's funny. That's the song of their people? Is this the big concert? Turn this up a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the Elgato. That's just the one most people tend to use. It's the more higher end one, but... Adrift, adrift, adrift. How many dreams have I awakened? How many morrows have passed? The days when victory meant everything have come to an end. Yesterday's friends become tomorrow's foes, so flow the days filled with betrayal and enmity, whatever. Once one reaches the summit, all that remains is one's inevitable downfall. All has become lost. The innumerable wounds, once decorations of glory, have begun instead to ache. Ah, have I awoken? Where might I be? Could this be the grave of the narwhals? Narwhals? Narwhals. I know narwhal is a thing, but it looks like narwhals. Is that how narwhals is spelled? I don't know. That is said to lie hidden in the seas. Here comes those backup dancers. What's up, Vigil? What have you missed? Not a lot. We actually just finally, after about 45 minutes of playing, just finally kind of got the story back on track here, so... And you said, was that the Chrono Trigger music at the concert? I don't know. The music that played was the victory music for this game. When you win a battle, that was the music that was. So I don't know if it's Chrono Trigger or not. Where am I? This is like an interpretive dance kind of concert. So, am I all alone? Just deserts for the likes of me? Just deserts for the likes of me. This is a big set, too. It's a whole ship, and betrayed by the very ones in whom I trusted. Gone are the friends with whom I share my dreams, alone with no lover to share my sorrows. Hither. Is someone thither? Thither. Or hither. This is like a whole straight on like musical or play or something. This is an interesting concert. Be it thou, my saviour sweet? I, manly mariner. Be thou not a mere maiden, but a mermaiden? Thou art surprised? Only that one such as thee would help a human like me. My eternal gratitude is thine, sweet siren of the sea. 'Twas but the proper thing. Why art thou alone here? Whence cometh thou wounds? Whence cometh the wounds that afflicted thee so? 'Tis too sad a tale to tell one so fair. If thou wishest not to speak of such things, I shan't force thee to tell them unto me. Wow. Instead, kind sir, may I inquire as to the world of which thou comest? I got a new PC for Christmas, so I should figure out how to stream and run sometime. That's cool, man. Enough. That shall suffice. What a wretched, woeful tale thou hast. Thou needest not fight evermore. The world from whence thou comest lacks any form of pleasure. Pleasure? Oh, that's her talking. Dear sailorman, let me hear the song that thou dost like best. A splendid song from the faraway world, unknown to the likes of me. A song? Of such a thing I know not. Wherefore wouldst thou hear my croonings, Neptunian nymph? OBS, yeah, OBS is probably one of the more popular, because it's free, is one of the more popular pieces of software that streamers use. That's what I use here to do the setup and input all the little images and stuff. It's called Open Broadcasting System, or Open Broadcasting, well, oh, I don't know, it's right here. What am I looking at? I forget what the S is. I think it's Open Broadcasting Software. And the one I use is a more, not complex, but there's a basic OBS setup, and then there's OBS Studio, which gives you a little bit more to use, and it also will capture HD stuff better than the original OBS. So I use the OBS Studio because it allows you to do better transitions, set up other things, and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, it's free. There are other ones you can pay for, like monthly and different things, but yeah, OBS is free. So yeah, I would say if you want to use OBS to start out, and yeah. Anyways, wherefore wouldst thou hear my croonings? Okay, we saw that. Surely there is naught to be gained from it. What a poor miserable man thou art. Songs be the soul's delight. When one is sad, songs gently envelop one's sorrow. And when one is happy, songs are there to share the joy with thee. That be the very essence of song. So thou sayest. Unfortunately, singing has no relevance to me. I long ago forgot how to laugh and how to cry. Oh, she's singing? Sonata number 8. What is up? Good evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. How are you tonight, this evening? How awfully nostalgic. I feel as though I have heard that song before, somewhere, long ago. A mysterious melody that bathes thee in a warm glow. It is the precious song handed down by generations to generations on my island. It seems to have reached the heart of thee who knows not of song. Now make me a promise. Repay me for saving you by singing this song for me. Hold on. Such a thing I cannot do. Cannot is different from will not. Please promise to grant this one petition. People eating tasty animal. Wait, do not go. Man was playing some Chrono Cross music on piano, so I thought I'd look it up on here. Cool. Yeah, I love the, you're like the third person that's come across the stream. Just because, oh, here we go. Because they were listening to music or playing it or something, so I appreciate you stopping by. As I thought, I'm unable to perform such music. Thou seem trouble. Man, this is a really long interlude. Who might ye be? Our sister shan't come out again until thou singest. Please, I beg ye, teach me how to sing. Music and song are not something that thou canst teach or learn. They are things that thou must feel. First, try playing the notes. Well, he's not singing, he's just playing right now, so... Excuse me. Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross both have great soundtracks. I haven't played Chrono Trigger enough to remember most of the music. I do remember the little that I have heard of it, that it is, yeah. That is terrible. 'Tis void of all emotion. Thou dost need not to be a bard, so long as thou express thy feelings. The thoughts of thy heart that words cannot express, let thy instrument tell us what thou want to say. Yeah. As long as it is to music or family friendly. Thank you for asking. How is that any different than what he just played? It sounded just the same. 'Tis better. Keep it up. Okay, so it's not... Oh, here he goes. Now he's getting into it. Thou art a kind man. We can tell from the sound that thou maketh. Hee hee, thou hast got it. 'Tis becoming fun. Mickey is gonna rock out here, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I had kind of looked up to see what we needed to do next, because I would have totally forgot about this part of the story. The fact that he was learning the song and all that, so... You got the soundtrack with special? Cool, man. Special edition. Technically, yes. At least this far. I had back 15 years ago when it came out. I played probably the first 6-7 hours. And my mind drifted into another game, and I never was able to get back to it. So this is definitely the farthest I've been. And, so yeah, I guess technically my first full playthrough. Well, what dost thou think? Well, she came back, so it must be good. 'Tis beautiful. Each note enwraps my very soul. If ever thou art sorrowed and at the limits of despair, then croon this song and remember, dear, this very moment. The time when our hearts began to beat to one rhythm, and know that our song will continue on forevermore. Lo, the stars doth twinkle in accord with our song. The brighter one is the star of Diramund, and then next to it the star of Grenia can be seen shining so faintly. And we've got a new crew member. Welcome aboard, Sonata number 8. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you enjoy your time here. We play a bunch of different stuff. You just happen to be stopping by on Chrono Cross night. But we play a bunch of different stuff. We've got some Skyward Sword Zelda going on right now. We've got some Force Unleashed we're doing. Every Monday's Mario Monday, so we've got a bunch of different stuff. And I'll definitely check out that link here later on as well. We mariners navigate our vessel by these 2 stars. Thou art a knowledgeable man. I not knew these names of such luminaries. I just saw them as jewels that shine in the night sky. I didn't realize that stars could look so beautiful. I never took the time to gaze at them like this before, nor ever heard the song that they had been singing unto me. Now that I've spent what seems like days singing here with thee, I've come to realize that there is more than what seems to be. The twinkling of the stars, the waving of the waves, even silence itself, all singing in harmony with thee and me. 'Tis strange to think that both thy world and mine share the same stars. It's kind of like my Peach voice. Speaking of which, I must soon return to my world. Wherefore, dear sir, thou dost not like it here? My pursuers are nigh. My staying here will endanger thy folk. Then allow me to come with thee, sir. I cannot allow such a thing. One step out of here lie treacherous temptress and woeful warfare. Jeez. I hope this is done soon. I'm getting tired of reading all this. Yet, even then, thou dost say thou shalt come with me? I can't do that whole Shakespearean talk stuff very well. I know that for a certainty. Mainly play game music, though, once I found out that they make sheet music books. Most every Square game, I bought them all. That's cool, yeah. I haven't read sheet music in forever. I do stuff by ear, and well, I haven't really sat down at a piano for months. Yet for this place only to have peace while the whole world is at war, it is a selflessness itself. Perhaps the love we share can be shared with the whole world. Both nature and mankind must surely desire to live hand in hand. Then comest thou to me, my sweet sea sprite, until the whole world hath come to live in heavenly harmony. Upon that day shall I bring thee back to this, I don't even know, idyllic, I don't even know. I'm horrible at reading. Then, and only then, will both our worlds have peace between nature and human folk, and resonate in chorus with our anthem dear. Together let us build the whole new world. Insert Aladdin song. Come, my maiden. We got some sound back. It's been real quiet. Well, that was a big interlude. Holy cow. I need to sight read a bit more to get my music reading skills back. Yeah, it's been a while since I've read music. So this isn't our Fargo. This is this world's Fargo. Oh, Zelbus, does this song call out to your heart? You taught me this song. For a long time, I've been trying to regain what I've lost, but to no avail. But now I feel as if one important thing has finally returned, thanks to the irreplaceable treasure you left behind. Yeah, I'll have to definitely check out the link, man. So you're happy for me too? Oh, wait, who was he saying that to? I don't know, I kind of missed out on that. I gotta make sure to change my party member back, because we don't have anything allocated to Fargo. We just brought him in our party because we needed to. Even though she said that, I too was unable to fulfill the promise I made Zelbus. Her dream is also my dream. Zelbus, I promise never to use this attack again, but there is no avoiding it. Please forgive me. This time I will protect you. This attack. Fargo broke the seal of invincibility. So now he has that ability now? Maybe we should use him. Alrighty then, I'll show you how serious I can get. It's time for me to let loose in marble. So, should we use him now? I don't know. Let's check him out. He's got a bunch of spots that we can fill. But invincible. Oh, here it is. A forbidden death blow unleashed from within. Hero discovered Miley Cyrus back in the day. Fun fact. So, should I maybe use him instead of? I don't know. I think I'm gonna switch back to my normal crew. Hold on. No. I'm gonna switch back to my normal crew for the dragon fights. And then between this week and next week, I'll maybe look into switching and playing with Fargo, maybe? The Great Explorer Toma, you guys... Oh, that's him saying. You guys! I'm sure you've noticed, but something ain't right. I know they're harmless, but